here we have the unintended, the Singaporean students preferring arithmetic solutions over algebraic solutions. I can go and find that. I can either find it in Mendeley and drag it, or I can find it here. So I'm going to look here. I know the author is here. She was kind enough to let me have this article, even though it's not ready for print. She told me not to cite it. I can drop it in there, and then when I get ready to look at it, I can just click here on the PDF, and it opens up. Alright, so she says do not cite. I was very grateful to her for allowing me to use it. So if I gather any more PDFs that go along with this topic, I can drop them here as well, and they'll just be the PDFs that are sequenced under the topic. Alright, let's move this out of the way. Alright, so that's basically the gist of it. I'll go ahead and continue building the framework. You can stay for that if you like, or you can cut out now. But need is a major node. I'm going to add that node. Need. And I want it to be a different color because it's not really part of the problem. Something else. I'm going to color it differently. Let's go with green. Right, there's need. And so Harold discusses intellectual need versus psychological need. And he talks about how intellectual need is not addressed very often in mathematics classrooms. Then we have, I want to look at intellectual need for algebra. And in my study, I want to investigate the instigation of intellectual need for algebra. So these are topics that need to be discussed in my literature review. I can go, and I can grab, and I can think about what describes this link. So this is a type. From here to here. This is what I want to explore. And this is what I want to design. Again, I can go back and find the PDFs that I need. So for example, I know that Harold, which in my last video I discussed how I was also using file structures to better organize the literature and to better section off what I'm focusing on. I know that Harold, operation and definition of learning, he discusses those two different types of need, intellectual versus psychological. So that's going to be a focal article, so I'm going to go ahead and put that in literature selected as focal articles. Paste that there, and I want to drag it and drop it in there when I get ready to look at it. I can double click on it and it will pop up. Wrong one. I grabbed the wrong one. So it's good. I can use it to demo how to delete this. Let's cut that. Let's go back and grab the right one. It's this one. I grab it and drop it in here. Alright, there we go. So now when it's time for me to look at that article, I just click there. I can go in and do all my highlighting and note-taking and such. Alright, so that's the process of using VIEW, the Visual Understanding Environment developed by Tufts University, to help with developing and brainstorming the conceptual framework of the literature review, but also of using it to hone in with kind of like laser-like precision, like just being very ruthless, as Sanford Case does, with what evidence you're going to use, what articles, what research, trying to structure the best, like just being really strict with figuring out what's the best line of reasoning, the best structure, the best argument to demonstrate what you're trying to demonstrate. Alright, thanks so much for watching. Happy researching.